300. What's the deal? This your folks Shaka, Darwin Philosopher. I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So yeah, let's get right on up into this. You know, as y'all know, the rapper Young Dolph was killed. He was killed at a cookie spot down in Memphis. Now, apparently, from what the story was saying, he had pulled up to the spot last week, and then, you know, he pulled up again this week, and he had like a Lamborghini or something like that, and he was killed on site. Okay? And so basically what I want to say to that, you know, brothers, one thing that we got to understand, you know what I'm saying, is that everybody or place cannot have access to you. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your status in life. No matter what people say. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real is dangerous, okay? When we talking about things like this. All right? And that's just real. And to be real with you, there's nothing truthful about, you know what I'm saying, being somebody of a different status in life, and you know you're able to move and navigate in the slummiest parts of the world. That's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The only time a man should get credit for something like that is if he's changing parts of those places. But actually being somebody that's actually just being able to go down to the hood and walk in the hood and get a pass, that's nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That's nigga shit. And that's actually a very low tier thing to do. Okay? It's not a good look. You know, and RIP to that dude. But we got to talk about these things because oftentimes in the lane that he was in, this whole rap game, a big part of that culture is them pretty much telling men in the so-called black community in general that keeping it real is more important than anything. So never change and keep it hood. And time after again, we see the consequences of that. The same thing happened to Nipsey Hussle. All right? Now, I don't say these things to say that we can't do things to help our community. Apparently, he was supporting, you know, a so-called black business down there. But there's a way that you go about doing things. You know, one thing that made Puff Daddy the iconic person that he is today, believe it or not, is a lot of y'all, if y'all can remember, there was that show called The Band, where Puff Daddy, on one of the shows, he sent one of the aspiring artists, he sent them to go pick up a cheesecake. Okay? Because Puff Daddy ain't gonna be seen going down into a place like that getting a cheesecake. All right? He know better than that. Okay? And that's just the truth of the matter. You know, you got to be smarter than that. And, you know, I also make this video to say, I was looking at this other channel called The Tea Room. If you like the tea, the sweet teas and all that, go over there. They got that by the pound. She does a real good job with what she's into. But they had she had a little clip talking about how some girl was mad because De'Ara was acting a little standoffish with her. And to me, this girl appeared to be, you know, an average girl. She wasn't like no fellow YouTube star or nothing like that. She was just kind of like a fan. You know what I'm saying? And she got kind of upset because De'Ara was standoffish. Listen, everybody cannot have access to you like that. Okay? And sometimes that's just the vibe that you got to give some people that you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? For various reasons. But a big reason is because people can be dangerous. You know, a lot of people forget as well about that so-called YouTube star that was murdered some years ago. This so-called white YouTube star that was straight up murdered. Somebody straight shot this person. Okay? And so, yeah, you know, situations like this, y'all, we got to understand that number one, everybody can't have access to us. Okay? As your life changes, okay, the people and things and places that access you or that you have access to will change. Accept the game for what it is. You know what I'm saying? because it could turn out to be a very dangerous thing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, people just got to accept that shit. And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? All right? And I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think. Comment below. Like or dislike, but hit that sub button and that bell, because I'm going to drop something that you're going to like. This your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out. It's 300.